they do, and now I feel like taking off. Find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off. Find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all. I just gotta get through. Sometimes I feel like all is lost, but I know it's not true. I wanna put up all my walls cause I'm not in the mood, but then I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that time can heal it all if you're patient, and soon it can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never really permanent, but damn it hurts, man. I could feel all of the turbulence and it's concerning. I've been searching for a purpose, I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, I hide to be far from anxiety. I need my space, I need my privacy. I need some silence, please, you're all too loud. You don't speak quietly, opinions violently thrown across every surface. It makes me nervous, it's the world honestly burning. That's all I'm learning. Hope that we can make a turn and start reversing all our minds and put the work in. We got some work, man. I started to do. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do, and now I feel like taking off. Find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off. Find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Gotta get through this, life is a nuisance, tie up some loose ends. I try to be human, find a solution, my evolution. A place like this, it didn't exist, we made it like this. So you can go pick the bad or the good, got a glass halfway. I know, it's easier to hide than just to lay low. Not everyone in life has got a halo. I'm standing in the red inside a payphone. Just wanna break, no, I'm not gonna give in. Take a last shot, Michael J. Win. No, I'm not a robot, I'm in my own skin. Never get lost when thoughts pull you in. I miss the old you, we died with a purpose. All the energy around me felt nervous, scared I would pop out fast to the surface. Had to cut it off before you made me worthless. Torn apart, I've been torn and scarred. I had a given art, but now I'm thinking smart. I'm keeping up my guard, I'm hiding every card. A royal flush of bluff, you never know what's hard. With a back to the mat, gonna see where I'm at. I'ma fight like I'm mad, I'ma be something that they can never be me. Nice try, but they'll see I achieve everything while they stay salty. I started to go. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do, and now I feel like taking off. Find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking.
Welcome back to your channel, man. Welcome back to your channel. Some gonna like it, some ain't. We give it to you fair and uncut, raw and unbiased. You know, big shout out, like I always say, to all the dog lovers from around the world, from one side of the planet to the other, from the top to the bottom. You know, if you ain't doing the right things with them dogs, you might not like what we about to talk about. You know, y'all hit that like button up and remember what channel you on. PB K9s, dog talk and news for the day. Hey, like I said, man, we gonna get straight into it, straight into that dog stuff. I hope all my brothers and sisters had a great day, had a great evening, morning. Like I always say, it just depends on when you're watching this video. You know, got some things to address. You know how we do it, man, over here on the Bay. Like I always say, big salute to my brothers down in the chat, my sisters down in the chat. They be rocking with me, and everybody they be watching the videos from afar that never get down in the chat. You know, but you're supporting the channel. Big thanks, man. You know, first thing I'm gonna start this thing off again. I'm gonna say, see, can I do this again, right? I don't want no smoke with y'all boys, you know? And what I mean by that is, you know, for some reason, some of y'all get the picture like I want to base what I'm doing off of what you got going on, and that ain't the case. I told a lot of y'all boys, let me do my thing from the rip, you know? Like I said, and this is me saying once again, I don't got no problem with nobody when it comes to the YouTube channels. You know what I'm saying? People make problems. People make themselves how can I put it? Put themselves in situations to make it seem like it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no problem. At least, especially when you know you're gonna really do something. Like I'm not following, and I keep telling y'all brothers, I talk trash to you. I talk trash to you. End of the day, I ain't following y'all brothers up, man. You're harmless. You know what I'm saying? You're harmless when it comes to physical, but you know you ain't harmless when it comes to jealousy and calling them folk and sending them to your house about them dogs and all that type of stuff. You know, so it just is what it is, man. We gonna get this thing started off like this right here, right? I tell all my brothers and my sisters to be rocking with me in that chat. They be watching my videos or whatever. Listen, when you argue back and forth with people, that's cool. You know, we all do it. When you go back and forth with people, it's cool. But what you gotta do is pay attention to what they saying to you. Don't just go off and don't pay attention to what they're saying. Even if it look like you're going off, still pay attention to what they're saying. You know, and I got to use these as an example. You know, in our video a couple days ago, you know, one of them idiots got down there. He wanted to play the troll. You know, it's cool. You know, it's cool. But then he turned around and say something about Pelican Bay not testing his dogs or not rolling them or something he said like that. You know, now that's why I tell brothers, when you arguing, pay attention to what they say because you saying the wrong thing can kill that whole conversation. Can everything else you saying after that don't matter because you fell into that trap of what they was trying to get you to say. You see, and we to this point now where we got this guy Pro and Game Mag who came back on, you know, one of the brothers' videos last week, and I'm gonna speak on that again. You know, I'm gonna speak on that again. This is the thing, Pro. You a junkie, man. Everybody out here doing their things. Nobody can't help that crack took you away from YouTube. Nobody can't help that crack. It controls your life. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to get up here and make it look certain ways for other brothers or get up here and use other brothers' platforms that they work hard for and doing the right things with that you couldn't do. And brothers monetize and you couldn't do it because you can't do your paperwork. You probably can't. You can read, you know, because you done did it in front of us. I'm not going to disrespect you like that, you know, but at the end of the day, you know, you just finished, big dog, you know, and like I tell brothers, pay attention to what brothers say. This brother Pro and Game Mag, Douglas Brown, ain't been on Facebook, YouTube in 6 months or better. Yet the first 5 minutes he get on social media to speak to the world, first thing he say is, Pelican Bay puppies is pretty, but who dogs they beating? Who got winners off of them? You know, who got winners off of them? Another idiot that's trying to say, I'm selling dogs for fighting, you know, or my dogs are for fighting. You see, you gotta distinguish the difference between you and the assholes. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. And then at the end of the day, you gotta distinguish the difference between the assholes and the straight up nobodies. You know what I'm saying? In this dog game, you got a lot of nobodies that's commenting about brothers in this dog community. Now ask Pro on the last video, I say, Pro, who sent you? You just stole a car last year. You just was locked up for stealing a car. You know? At least that's what public record said. So now you come back up here talking about who got winners off me? Who got winners off me? Who got winners off me? And Pro, am I the only dude you see with pit bulls around here? No, I don't think so. But the first thing you get up here on YouTube is to mention my name. See, Pro, understand, I ain't the one that Buck City got on his channel and treated like a bitch. You got up there, Pro, and straight up apologized to all them boys. See, ain't nothing wrong with apologizing. You know, nothing wrong with apologizing. You know, a lot of times apologizing is the best thing in certain situations. But real apologies don't go like this. You making me say certain things. You ain't gonna make me say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Them boys straight up curd Pro and Game Mag out on Buck Channel. Ram, all them boys, they curved you out. You know, them boys had you hiding in the cuts when even if they didn't send nobody to look for you, you was hiding. You couldn't even do your show right, Pro, because you was hiding from what Buck and them boys was talking about. And them boys just could have been lying and shooting the shit, but you was hiding. But yet you want to get up here, your first 5 minutes back on YouTube and say, oh, my dogs is pretty. You know, I can't help. I got to take care of my dogs, Pro. Now, Pro, you still ain't answer my question. Somehow or another, you went in ducking and hiding since you got on Brother J-Bo video. Salute to J-Bo and Dogman TV. One thing about it, Pro, real dog men never let a flunky, junkie, crackhead, literally crackhead is smoking crack right now. See, Buck ain't smoking crack right now, I don't think. You know, he's just the product of a crack being from a junkie daddy. You know what I'm saying? But you on the base right now. You know what I'm saying? Them boys gave you $20 so you can go buy a $20 rock that night you got on there on Buck Channel. You know? Straight up. Like, come on, man. You got to understand, we not built like you, Pro. Douglas Brown, you know, I don't even think you deserve the name Pro no more. You not a Pro. You's a cur. Douglas Brown is a certified cur. And then you got the nerve to say, John whole little produced rum dogs. John don't got no papers. John didn't have no home. John got an owner that can't supply him dog food for a whole year out of his own pocket. John was getting supplied by G them, which Douglas Brown turned around was stealing from G them. The only people that was helping you supply John. Like I said, John down there in Georgia living his best life right now. While Pro a lot of y'all brothers, and he'll say this, he done said the dog pound took him. He done said the animal shelter took him. This and that. Listen here, Pro, you call me talking about John in the animal shelter. I knew that was just a dope fiend game, big homie. I've been in the game too long. I know a dope fiend story when I hear one. Somebody trying to get a bump or something like that when I hear one. You know, that's why I ain't seen, money for John. I ain't stupid. You know what I'm saying? That's just a crack game. You know, same thing what you trying to pull right now, but only thing about it, you dealing with brothers that's really in the dog game. You dealing with brothers that's got their business together when it comes to the YouTube stuff. You the only one that got up here talking, and couldn't get your business together. And then tell brothers some lame-ass lie about you a military baby, this and that. That military baby ain't stopped your ass from being in prison with going hard then when they was telling you all they dog stories and you came back out here acting like you was part of that shit. You know, that military baby ain't stop you from all that, but yet it stopped you from handling your business. You know, like I said before, dog, I don't know who sent you, but my dog's gonna stay looking pretty and they ain't never rolling. I don't do all that stuff you talking about or whatever you want to get on Facebook or YouTube and talk about. You know what I'm saying? I don't do it. So make a show about all that type of stuff. Same thing I just told y'all boys a few minutes ago. The only people that's causing ruckus, see, I do the news, and they want to make ruckus about the news. But the people who doing all the bullshit right now, none of them really had pit bulls. You know what I'm saying? None of them really had pit bulls. And how can Pro make America game again? He can't even get his own shit together. Like I said, a cur gonna be a cur at the end of the day. That's the thing about it. We ain't doing enough culling up this mob. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing enough culling. You got folk up here straight up telling you, telling brothers, all they doing is talking about fighting. And they ain't never been in a damn fight in their damn life. But yet you sending another brother down a damn road to go to prison. And you ain't never even did this shit. Come on, Pro. Everybody hip to your shit. Everybody know, like I said before, everybody know John pedigree is totally wrong. You know what I'm saying? Just the bottom half is right. He don't got papers. Everybody know that. Everybody know you sold John instead of John getting took it. You know? Everybody know that. Now, like I said, join the bandwagon with the rest of them flunkies that be worrying about how my dog's looking. You know what I'm saying? Join the bandwagon. You fit in good. You know what I'm saying? Born junkies, current junkies, it don't make no difference. All y'all fit in one category. You know what I'm saying? All y'all fit in one damn general, you know. And he got the nerve to say, like I said, his one litter went wrong. Man, you went rogue after one breeding probe. That's what your litter didn't go wrong. You went rogue. That's what happened. Big dog. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it just is what it is, homie. That dog game got a little rougher than a lot of y'all boys thought it was gonna get. You thought it was gonna just be that talking. So you could talk that shit to Mall Cunt Pro, but you can't talk that shit to me because I'm gonna get back up and respond to you. You know, like I said before, you're worrying about mall cunt dogs. You shouldn't be worried about nothing, pro. You can't afford nothing that comes with these pit bulls. Period. You know what I'm saying? Why am I even holding a discussion with somebody who can't go 6 months buying dog food on his own? Why am I holding a discussion of somebody who can't put a chain setup out? Somebody who ain't gonna go buy all this type of stuff. Why am I holding a discussion of somebody who never had their own dogs? Period. You know, period. Because he want to get on a real dog man channel. J-Bo, salute, like I said before, salute the brother J-Bo. Keep doing y'all thing. At the end of the day, you ain't got to worry about that, big homie. You know what I'm saying? I know the difference between real and fake. You know what I'm saying? I ain't one of these boys down here in the chat that's going to run with this and run with that, run with this, run with that. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. One thing about it, we can't control what these brothers say when they get up on our shows and different things. We know that. You get them up there and we think they're going to talk about this, and all of a sudden they blab this out and they blab that out. This shit live. That's the thing about doing live shows. You never know who going to say what, no matter what everybody is expected to say, you know? And at the end of the day, everybody got to hold their own. You know what I'm saying? I'll be damn if I'm gonna. What you think I'm gonna be an idiot, a jackass pro, and be mad at J-Bo them and be mad at them boys and this and that because you got on their channel talking shit? No, man, you's the only junkie. You's the flunky. You's the only one. You didn't fit in on that channel. The boys is showing you love, letting you come up. You know what I'm saying? You really don't fit in on the channel. You don't fit in the dog community. You know what I'm saying? The boys just sat around and told you so many stories. So many stories. The thing about it, brothers told you so many stories, pro, that you done got the stories wrong. Came up here talking about a hot box when them boys was telling you, trying to tell you something. It ain't had nothing to do with the hot box. It was a whole nother type of thing they was talking about. Adapting the dog to the environment. You fucked the whole thing up. Everything them boys tell you, you screwed up from the BB in the ear to everything. All you is a walking tape recorder. You don't got no dog history. You just walking around repeating everything somebody else told you. You know, so I mean, hey, I expect the hate coming from you, man. But at the end of the day, like I said, only way you'll get one of these type of dogs if you holler at my man over there that's doing them rifles or the brother over there that's doing rifles, pro. You can't afford no bloodline of dog. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, use a window shopper in this dog game. You know, and it's sad to say, you know, we got different bloodlines and we got at the end of the day, this conversation is not about, like Tupac said, not about East and West, North and South. This conversation ain't about papers, no papers, bloodlines, top of the line or low class bloods. No, this conversation is about somebody who has never in his damn life purchased American Pitbull Terrier, but got so much to say about him. A brother who has never in his life went a whole year, but yet he's in his 50s, and you never went a whole year buying dog food? You know? A brother who has never housed a dog for one whole year. Bro, you never housed a dog for one whole year. You know? Period. We seen John was, like I said, the only dog that you had in your possession. John was homeless. John never stayed nowhere 2 months straight. You know? And being that you was feeling for that hard so bad, you had to show us all that stuff because you was doing your little videos and stuff, and we seen John out there right along with you, you know, right along with you out there sitting in the homeless parks and stuff like that, right along with you. But yet you get on YouTube and then talk all kind of crazy stuff. Now, if y'all don't notice and if y'all can't pay attention, you can't see what your boy James Elmer Givens is out here doing. You know, he knows he's under investigation. He knows that the police is watching his every move on them channels. He know that. They may watch all of us, but they watching him for show. You know, they watching him for show. He know that. And when he mentioned people's names, he think he making them hot. You know, he think he making them hot. He think he is what you call, what y'all like to call dry snitching and all that. But at the end of the day, I told y'all what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Now he making videos about the Miller brother and hating on yard boy dogs. How can you hate on yard boy dogs, man? You dog, I keep telling you, you not 5% of what these dog brothers is across this community. You see, we done seen these brothers. We done talked to these brothers. We done got the knowledge out these brothers' heads. We done seen where these brothers, what the way these brothers thinking. We done seen these brothers' product. You know what I'm saying? You not 2%, 5%, none of that of what these brothers is made of in this dog community. These brothers is not getting in trouble. Listen here, man. It's a difference with getting in trouble out there in that box and getting in trouble for fucking damn got your dog in animal shit and urine and shooting with pellet guns, fam. Don't put yourself in the same situation. You not no Michael Vick, Buck City. You was an animal abuser. Michael Vick was a dog fighter. You know what I'm saying? When they lock many of these brothers up across this country, including myself, dog fight team, not animal abuse, not feces, not shooting dogs with pellet guns and stabbing them with cigarette butts. None of that type of, we talking different class of folk. Although all of it is wrong. You can't say one wrong is better than another wrong. You know, at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, you can. You know, at least these brothers is taking care of these dogs. You talking about brothers with A-class dogs. But yet you hating on them. Brothers is doing things y'all brothers couldn't do in this dog game. I told y'all, man. I told you. You relying on lies. You relying on a false reality, a false perception of yourself. And then the thing, when it get uncovered, you know, you can't take it. And I told y'all that dude Elmer is crashing out. And you know what crash out? When you're running and you're running. I'm over here talking shit. Why you running over there jumping on Miller? Why you jumping on Yard Boy when the brothers' dogs make your dogs look like shit? You know, and every one of these brothers that I'm talking about could come on my channel and show they beautiful dogs. You know, I done posted many videos of these brothers with their beautiful and great looking dogs. Jealousy is in the air. Misery is in the air when it comes to this dog community and the ones that want to run with the flunky, you know? When I say, yo, I'm telling you how corny this dog community is. Or certain people in this dog community. I can get John Kramer, you know, up here. And like I said, I'm calling you by your name right now because I'm not disrespecting you, right? I can get you up here, the brother who stayed 15 minutes down the street. You know, that's always on the brother from 6,000 miles away channel talking about the brother from over here and he ain't gonna do nothing, right? I can say, yo, I don't got no problem. You know, dead everything. If you don't got a problem with me, I don't got a problem with you. I'm not gonna say nothing about you, right? You know, we dealing with brothers that'll go on the next channel and say, oh, I bitched him out. I made him do this. I made him do that. Come on, man. Come on. Like I said, man, we halfway into the month, you know, a little over halfway. I seem to be the only thing shaking except for the brothers that's out here giving these brothers the real dog talk. You know what I'm saying? And different things and training and different things. These brothers doing their thing. You know, but to the ones that seem to can't keep up, it seems like I'm the only thing shaking. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, like I said, I don't want no smoke with y'all boys. You know, I got my own thing going on. I'm jumping off. I don't need to knock you to jump off. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got goals. You know what I'm saying? My goal ain't to be the top dog breeder in the world. You know what I'm saying? Just give brothers the product they want when it come to my dogs. You know what I'm saying? My like I said, that ego that y'all carry, I don't carry that. You know what I'm saying? I don't carry that ego you carry because at the end of the day, I know what that ego can lead you to. You know what I'm saying? And if I ever lead anybody to something, I'm gonna make sure it's gonna be real. You know, worth me leading you there. You know, so I let all that ego stuff go. Especially when you know a lot of them brothers only got ego and it stops right there. You know, it stops right there. When they start talking about doing other things and getting involved in other kind of action, they want to keep it to YouTube trolling and all that. So I don't take it no further, and I don't take y'all no further than what I can hear you talking about, because you ain't doing shit. Y'all brothers will get the picture in a minute, man. Y'all will get the picture in a minute. You heard what I told you. Brothers keep talking about 6 years. Man, listen here. That brother K's active. That brother still on probation. That brother still going to dog fighting prevention classes. That brother still going to animal abuse prevention classes. That brother is still being watched by the Washington Animal Control. That brother being watched probably most likely by the feds, because they say it had an international investigation on him since 2003, 2004. Come on, man. You can't see it, or you need somebody else to see it. Hey, I don't got to stop talking about it, because truthfully, he ain't supposed to be where I can speak about this conversation. Them folk told you to stay away from these dogs. You know what I'm saying? Being that I'm just mentioning your name, period. Shit, that's your fault, dog. Your fault. Like I said, we ain't accepting your kind no more over here, Elmer James Givens Jr. from Tacoma, Washington. We not accepting your kind. You was a flunky, you'll get beat up, your dogs want nothing. They was full up with parvo and coccidia. And the animal control know that. Matter of fact, I left one out. They was full up with all the stuff I said, plus they was full up with lead pellets from the pellet guns, rather. And yet you on YouTube and different things talking about, like I said, brothers with great looking dogs. So it's obvious you got a problem with brothers who great looking dogs. You know what I'm saying? brothers around the globe with great looking dogs. You can't jump on old buddy, because he had Michael Myers before you. You can't jump on old buddy. So now you jumping on the rest of the brothers that got great looking dogs. That's the way that work, fam. That's the way that work. And like I said, man, we all been doing this thing up here for a few years now. You don't think them boys done watched everybody channel? They know who about the bullshit and who talking about something. You know what I'm saying? They know what it is. Man, we done been up here for 3 years. Now you got Jeff Besto. He got the fake. Hold up. Jeff fake pages. He making multiple fake pages. And I'm not supposed to expose all this stuff when you're messing with me, right? You just come want to mess with me, and I'm not supposed to expose this stuff. When I expose this stuff, I'm telling, man, fuck what you talking about. Keep your ass out of the dog game, like them people said. The dog game is a whole lot better and a whole lot safer without James Elmer Givens Jr. in it. It is, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, all we can do, man, is give it to brothers. Some gonna like it and some ain't. You making videos about brothers around United States with great looking dogs that's doing the right things with their dogs, but yet you ain't made one video yet about mall camp. James Givens Jr., why you ain't made a video about mall camp yet? That's what we want to know. Why them U.S. Marshals and feds been to his house? That's what we want to know. Why they took them dogs out the house? That's what we want to know. We don't want to see the great brothers that's taking care of these dogs across the country, because these are the great apples. We're not going to let the spoiled apple get around here and ruin the great fruit. Man, come on, man. No, we can't do that. And that's why I see it's like a pattern. You know what I'm saying? It's a pattern. I tell you, it's more than a brother who never really, like I said before, any street brother, any brother who ever been in the streets really and know the streets, you can tell Buck City ain't ever been in no streets or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, and he's actually up here now, like I said, mall cunt, he can't give us a story, he crashing out. Who knows what's going on behind the scenes with Mall Cunt and him and all that other type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Nobody don't know, but he needs to talk about that. That's what needs to be talked about. You don't need to make no 4-hour show about a brother who ain't got a YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to make no 4-hour show about none of these other brothers who taking care of their dogs. You know, when you clearly showed us you can do none of the above. How you gonna be mad at us because our dogs look good? Baby from a junkhead and current junkhead pro, Douglas Brown. How y'all gonna be mad? Pro, listen here, big dog. My dogs right now are 3.5 weeks old. You know, and I bet you can't afford what it took me to take care of them dogs from this point, from the time they was born to the point right now. You can't afford that. You only did that when G was out with John them. You know, you can't, dog. But yeah, you want to mention these dogs, these Big John dogs and this kind of dog, man. Listen, these dogs are all being handled in legal ways. You know, we're not trying to keep up with what you're trying to keep up with. Go worry about that stolen Grand Theft Auto you got that you got to go to court for, or whatever you got going on for. Go worry about that. Stop worrying about these Big John dogs. You know what I'm saying? And stop getting on great dog, excuse me, let me correct myself. Great dog man channels trying to cause confusion. But I do want to mention this real quick though. I heard one brother speaking on this video, making a good point about how, you know, like I said, and I said it on my videos as well. Your modern brothers are going to have an advantage compared to the older brothers. You know, in the older dog game, you know, use more technology, more just ways to communicate. You know, your medicine gonna get better. Everything gonna get better the further we go in the future. You know what I'm saying? So you know, it's 100% correct far as your modern dog man can be more advanced than a brother from say the 90s. You know what I'm saying? At a faster rate. You know, you can get more access to better dogs. You can get more access to better medicine. You can get more access to proper training equipment compared to the 90s and stuff like that. And you can get access to it just like that. You know, it's so many meals on the internet. From emails, you got emails that's perfect for dogs, slap meals that's perfect for dogs, carpet meals, you know, and all these different meals are way more accessible than it was in the 90s, in the very, very, very early 2000s. You know, and like I said, man, that like the brother was saying in the video, you know, it can only make better dogs and better dog men if, you know, brothers is using their connections the right way. You know what I'm saying? And don't take this stuff for granted. A lot of people take a lot of this stuff for granted. You know, being able to call this dog man or be able to call that dog man and show up and get you a good dog, or check these pictures out and check these dogs out. Like, you couldn't right now, you know for a fact you can go look at over 1,000 different brothers who got pit bulls on Facebook and look at the dogs they got. Just 1,000 different brothers. So just imagine if you just really wanted to be like simple about it without going into the pedigrees, and most brothers gonna have the pedigrees of the dogs on the page somewhere. But you can just go and say, I'm gonna look at 1,000 different pages, look at all these dogs, you know, and you can pick out which dogs that you feel like you like. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's the actions you see the dogs, the pedigrees, the conformation or whatever, something that attracts you to that dog, you can pick all that stuff out now. We couldn't do all that stuff in the 90s, and the brothers definitely couldn't do it in the 80s and the 70s and all that stuff like that. You know, and the further you got in the late 90s, certain things start getting a little bit better. You know, like I said, always say, you had the AOL and the internet was starting to come into the late 90s, early 2000s, and things started getting a little bit better. But as far as the only thing changed from our era to your 2025 era is your access to medicine. You know, that's a real big screw up, you know what I'm saying, where they trying to make brothers and sisters go to the vets and cut out the middleman. You know, back in the days, we could buy all medicines, you know what I'm saying, from the store, from your regular feed store. See, no matter how good the medicines get in the future, a lot of the medicines you're not going to be able to buy in all the stores. You know, you're going to have to go to the vet to get it. You know, so if you're going to the vet to get it, at the end of the day, it ain't helping you out far as um, your dog man knowledge and learn how to fix these problems without going to the vet. You know, because we could have went to the vets back then and still had whatever was the update stuff. You know, getting dead to your dogs. You know what I'm saying? But brothers was doing their own medicine and stuff at home and working their own medicines and things. And up until the last couple of years, you was able to get antibiotics and different things. Now, you know, it's on a whole different level. So, you know, and that's another thing. You know, with the lack of antibiotics the way they was, with it being just, oh, I can go buy it just like that. You know, you can heal up your dogs. Now you gotta go out here and find all this stuff. And when you get it, you can't use it up like you used to can use it up. You used to can just use it up, go buy you another, use it up, go buy you another. You know, now there's only certain places that you may find it. Being that this country so big, some stores may still have it on in stock. You know, but yeah, man, the more we go into this future with these dogs, the better a brother can work with these dogs. I'm not gonna say that, you know, the pit bull itself will be in a better situation because we looking at it right here in our face. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to nobody like the pit bull will be around for another 30 or 40 years because at the end of the day, them folk can put a ban on the dog across the whole country anytime now. You know what I'm saying? Anytime. They're not making no money. Only I take this back, right? If it wasn't for brothers, so many brothers getting locked up with these pit bulls, they will be banned. You can bet your bottom dollar. The reason that American Pit Bull Terrier is not banned in the United States is because so many brothers is getting locked up for it. It's a money thing, dog. You know, why ban them when they going to jail and they gonna give us the money and we gonna still put the dogs down at the end of the day? Not we ban them, that's no more people to lock up. You know, I mean, we may find one or two stragglers here and there that still got them, and we take the dogs, put them down, and get them tickets and all kind of stuff. But if we ban them, who is it to lock up? Nobody's out here doing the stuff no more because the dogs, you know, pretty much don't exist. So I'm not gonna be the one to say, oh, they will be around 40 years from now because we see how stupid brothers is with these dogs. You know, but if it don't change and brothers just keep getting locked up for it, they'll be around. They will be around. The brothers just won't be around. And 40 years from now, what started as a misdemeanor back in the 90s, 40 years from now, I'll be getting you 20 and 30 years, 15 years, or something like that. You know, instead of 2 years and 5 years, you be getting 15. Now, let's go back to this picture, my brothers and my sisters. Salute everybody down in that chat, man. Let's go back to this picture from the dog fighting bus in Florida a couple days ago because I missed something very important, man. I missed a very important thing. I missed something. You know, now if y'all can clearly see that picture, you know, hold up. Let me make sure it's big enough for y'all up there. Now, if y'all can clearly see that picture, it's one thing I left off. You can see the brother videotaping the box, but I forgot to speak about the camera that's videotaping the brother. It's two cameras videotaping that match right there. Not including the dude who, you know, and tell you the truth, the dude who did the setting up or whatever, I don't even think he was actually, because that picture came out the phone. You know, that picture came out the phone. That's not part of the actual stuff that, you know, that they say that the informant got. You know, that means they had two cameras recording that fight. A camera recording the dude recording. y'all bought that on y'allself, my brothers. You can't get mad at nobody for doing this news. You can't get mad at none of the reporters for showing up at your house, asking you about dog fighting. You can't get mad at nobody besides the brothers who recorded them videos in that phone and the brothers who recording the videos. You know, everybody who had cameras at that setup is who you can be aggravated at. You can't blame nobody but yourself. That's even worse. I went in and saying about bringing these phones to the box, but You don't think everybody at the box gonna probably have a phone, want to record something when the man doing the show got the big camera out there recording the whole thing? And how you know that's a stationary camera? Because if it wasn't, the dude who was doing the recording, he wouldn't have had the other dude with his phone in the camera. He would have just had the dogs in the camera. That's how you know it's a stationary camera that he just got right there over the whole box. But hey, man, like I said, there's a different generation of dog brothers. A lot of y'all brothers, you're looking to get brothers in trouble. You're looking to send brothers down that wrong path. You know, you get mad with brothers because they doing their thing, whether they making money or not. We ain't here to count brothers' papers. All we know is these brothers' dogs look good. You know, and you got a nerve to mention these brothers, knowing you got an investigative channel, an investigative magazine. Like I told y'all brothers before, man, I understand if you was in it on the first issue because a lot of y'all is hard to believe shit, you know. But the more and more y'all show up in the magazines, you know, it's gonna show me how ignorant and dumb and how wanting to be seen some of y'all is. And when you be on the news, you get mad because you're seen around the world now. See, you go out there and get in trouble, you seen in your state. And once I get a hold of it, you seen across the world. You know, it just is what it is, man. And we gonna play it like I always say, we gonna play it how it come. You know, if you wanna act like your intellect on that level, then we gonna treat you like that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna dumb down to be cool with you and to fit in with y'all. You know, it's apparent that y'all can't fit in with the normal people. Like I said, man, at the end of the day, y'all pay attention to what these brothers say, because we don't even know if that's Maul cunt not on one of these in these chats doing all this pranking and trolling and all that type of stuff and making all these fake stuff up and these fake this and fake that. We don't even know if that's him. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, um, we got a situation where one brother don't want to accept the fact that the dog game is just over for you. You know, it wouldn't have been if you knew how to play your cards right. You know, but you don't know how to play your cards right. So everything them folk tell you, everything them folk told you, gonna stand. Cause I'm on this end right here, putting you on blast. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like I told you, I'm doing my thing legal. You trying to go tit for tat and tit for tat for somebody who doing their thing illegal, doing their thing legal. You know, you can't do it, big dog. You gotta hide. You can't go tit for tat with the baby. You got to hide with everything you doing. And because I don't let you hide, you want to say I'm telling her, listen here, dog. Pick and choose who you running your mouth and mention on your videos. Like I said before, man, y'all brothers don't want that. Period. And I don't want it because I'm doing bigger and better things. You ain't on my level. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, all the brothers I deal with, they are proven that they can take care of dogs. It's proven. They, like I said, they showed me, you know, not on one occasion, not in one day or 1 week, you know, years. I knew some of these brothers for a few years now, you know, great looking dogs. You know, we ain't gonna be like Supreme Excellence, jumping, hopping, and thinking this shit a joke, and not understanding who to joke with and who not to joke with. Some folk you can joke with, some folk you can't. If you can joke with, Timbo over there, you can joke with him. And you ain't got common sense to understand when you go around other people, you may can't joke like that. You know, you don't got them kind of common sense. You want to bring that same shit you was joking with him about to another brother that slapped the hell out you before you can get the joke out. That's what's wrong with y'all brothers. You can't treat everybody the same. We all different. You know, we all different. A lot of y'all ain't figured it out yet. And like I said, man, I'm not about to sit here and feel sorry for you for getting your ban. If you're banned, you're banned. So be it. You know what I'm saying? So be it. And brother got a nerve to say they took Buck City dogs because he was selling too many dogs. Man, listen, they ain't take that dude dog about no selling. They take that dude dog because he was shooting them with pellet guns, keeping them in dog shit and piss. That's why they took his dogs. Don't make it about no other issue. He didn't get no raid because he's selling no dogs. Them folk didn't care nothing about him selling no dogs. He didn't get no raid to them folk getting complaints about dog shit, smells, pellet guns, drones, HD footage, DJI drones. If you know what a DJI is, you know they got top quality footage, imagery. Then you talking about handing that, whatever, you talking about DJI having top-notch footage, then you talking about handing that footage over to them folk where they can do all they blowing up and enhancing themselves, and then you out there doing, shooting your dog. Come on, man. Y'all tries to forget about the idiot shit that has been done by an idiot. The reason why them folks say you can't have no more dogs. You know, I guess you'll go for the next 10 years worrying about dogs, worrying about dogs, worrying about dogs. Everybody know, like I said before, Team Michael Myers is an illusion in your head. Michael Myers did not belong to you, but a skip and a hop. When he was an old dog, old, and you know, everybody know what you did with him. You know, everybody know what you did with him. He had no value to you because you didn't campaign him. You knew no, that's why you couldn't give me no stories about Michael Myers, because you didn't know nothing. You know? And like them boys said, I listened to the videos across the board. This ain't the same YouTube dog community that was 5-10 years ago. The shit you got away with then, you can't get away with now. You know? You can't get away with it now. And it's gonna keep going like that year after year after year. Like I told brothers, man, how the hell a brother be missing for YouTube that had a YouTube channel that wasn't monetized? How you be missing from YouTube for 6 months to a year? And the first 5 minutes you get on YouTube, you speaking about how pretty my puppies is, but is they fighting? Did you get enough information? Did you get enough information on your Notepad Pro? The whoever you turning that information into? Listen here, dog. Hey, like I said, fam, I really can't argue with somebody who can't and haven't. You know what I'm saying? You can't afford, I'm telling you to your face, you can't afford to feed these dogs for a whole year straight by your damn self. You know, you can't do it. You haven't did it. I don't care what type of food you put the dog on, Oroy, retriever, whatever you put the dog on. You can't do it. You can't upkeep these dogs. Give them shots, give them worm medicine. Stay on it, give them worm medicine. Get yourself back and forth to get this stuff. You can't do none of that stuff, bro, but you got a lot of shit to say and speak about. Well, tell me you was trying to steal that car to go get John some food now. Come on now. That what you was getting that car for? Okay then. All right, like I said, man. Real dog man gonna be around. The flunkies is gonna come, they're gonna troll, and they're gonna eventually fade off. Slowly but surely, slowly but surely. You know, ain't nothing really too much else to say about it. You know, a lot of this stuff, it comes from brothers not taking care of their dogs properly, and when brothers show brothers what great looking dogs look like, please let them be all the same pedigrees. These brothers get so jealous and mad. We can't help you ain't doing what you're supposed to do with these dogs. You know, we can't help it. Like I said, man, stop cracking on Buck City. Anybody who got a problem with them, stop cracking on them. Ask them one thing. What's going on with Mall Cat? That's what he need to be telling brothers about, you know? Don't crack on them about none of that. Ask them what's going on with Mall Cat. Like I said, hey, James L. McGivens, tell your boy 7-8 Sports to hand us over that dog from off our stuff. You know, tell him to hand us over that dog from off our stuff. That's what he can do. While you keep cracking on everybody out here, you know, your right-hand man got our dogs over there on his yard. It's all good, my brothers and my sisters. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Like I said, broke, miserable, and disgusted. That's all it is. You know, and folk just can't stay down there and keep you company, man. We got other things to be doing, more important things to be talking about. And the brothers got these dog shows coming up, and you can't compete in none of them, Buck City. Buck City. Boy, you can't compete in none of these dog shows. You can't even compete in the digital dog show without hiding your whole damn body. Buck City. I wouldn't even let you compete in my damn dog show, tell you the truth. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wouldn't even let you compete in my digital dog show. You ain't, the risk is more than the reward dealing with Buck City. What the hell am I let him come in here with my dog show when he can't have dogs? You know, all he gonna come over here make our shit look bad. And you couldn't take care of them the last three raids them folk gave you. You couldn't take care of the dogs. You still ain't dog show material. Now, we see the dogs wasn't in shape to be sold. Them dogs had diseases, I can't even pronounce the names. You know, they wasn't in no shape to be sold. The breeder ain't got no dog background. The breeder ain't got the literal sense to keep these dogs clean and straight. If I'm gonna be trying to pedal off the puppies and stuff, you know, you got a animal abuser. You got everything pointing to the wrong stuff and nothing pointing to nothing good this brother did with the dogs. You know, you can't point to one good thing James Elmer Givens did with a pit bull since he had it. Since he had it, you can't tell one good thing. Tell me somebody, please. That's why them folks say don't touch them dogs no more. Them folks say don't live with one. If they find a Pekingese in your house, boy, your ass going to jail. They ain't say no pit bull. They say any damn four-legged animal. The only way you can be around a dog, James Elmer Givens Jr., if them police sending one of them K9s after your ass and he get hold to you. That's the only way you can be close to a dog. You know, only way. Maybe if you go to a restaurant and somebody got a service dog in there or something like that, you know, you probably can chill like that. But other than that, shit, man. Let them folks see you with a dog, boy. They gonna show you. You gonna be one of the ones that them folk gonna make an example out of. You know, you one of the ones that can't learn from the mistakes. You know, at the end of the day, like I said, I'm just gonna give it to you straight how I see it. They gonna make an example out of James Elmer Givens. They gonna make an example out of you, boy. When them folk, any of my young brothers or my older brothers, you know, like I said before, he ain't got caught fighting no dog. So when I speak to my dog fighters, I'm not talking to him. You know, you fight dogs, you get in trouble. You come back, you make different moves. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta keep doing the same thing. When it comes to this brother, he proved he gonna do the same thing over and over again. And he ain't fighting no dogs. His dog's not in the condition to be fought. You know, that's the whole thing. And then you see brothers out here who not even thinking about no fighting. Brothers who got great dogs, who not worried about trying to sell them. If they sell, they sell. If they don't, they don't. Great dogs. And y'all want to keep, man, listen here. Middle finger to Douglas Brown, middle finger to James Elmer Givens. You know, birds of a feather flock together. It just is what it is, man. Is what it is. Big salute to them. Big salute to them brothers down in that chat, man. Big salute to them brothers in that chat. I ain't gonna keep y'all brothers and sisters here too long, man. Just giving y'all a little bit of dog talk for the day. You know, keeping that thing rolling. Hope my brothers staying warm out here down south, all across the south. This is, you know, that winter storm supposed to hit us starting tonight. You know, in different states, from Texas on up into Florida to South Carolina on up. You know, so brothers stay safe out here, man. Y'all stay warm out here. Make sure you got these dogs in the warmest conditions possible. Whatever conditions you got, make them as warm as you can. And just, you know, enjoy the weather, man. If it's not too bad where it's snowing you in and, you know, to the point where it's getting messy and the roads froze and brothers can't go to work and the power off. No brother, no, we don't want nobody power to get turned off across the 50 states. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is, man. Y'all stay safe out there. Y'all stay legal out there. And remember, we're gonna stay sucker free on this channel, man. Um, just getting rid of the bullshit, getting rid of the ones that cause trouble. It's more things to worry about on a daily basis. It's more things to handle on a daily basis than worry about what these folk that's stuck in one place and want to argue about every day about the same old dumb stuff. You know what I'm saying? PBK9s, man, y'all stay safe, and I'm out.
Now what's this gonna be?